A man woke up and found himself on a strange train. The woman in front of him was very close to him, but he did not know her at all. He immediately warned her that he was a captain, but the woman thought he was joking. When the train stopped for a break midway, the man finally had a chance to check. The train was heading to Chicago. He could not remember when he had boarded. The reflection in the window was not his own face. Panicked, he ran to the bathroom and saw that the mirror showed someone else. He took out his wallet, but the ID showed that he was a teacher. The woman came to the door and asked what was happening. At that moment, a tanker truck passed by. The train exploded violently. When the man woke up again, he found himself in a locked room. The correspondent kept asking who had detonated the train. The man was confused and thought it was a military simulation. The correspondent told him he would return to the train and only had 8 minutes before he could react. He woke up on the train again. The woman repeated her previous words. The man set an 8-minute countdown. He remembered that the explosion came from the rear, so he went to the back to search. In the ventilation duct, he found a bomb. The phone was tangled in the wires, which suggested that the killer used a remote control to trigger it. The man did not know how to defuse the bomb. He called for help, but no one answered. He could only pretend to inspect and tell passengers to turn off electronic devices. But the explosion came as expected. The man returned to the mysterious room again. He wanted to understand what was happening. So the correspondent consulted her superiors and revealed part of the truth. That morning at 7:48, the train had exploded. More bombs would follow, and the man's task was to find the killer. The man was even more confused. Then he returned to the train. He reset the 8-minute countdown. A man with glasses coming out of the bathroom caught his attention before the explosion. The man took the woman away and noticed that the glasses man wanted to take the phone. They struggled, but the train still exploded. Clearly this person was not the killer. The man fell onto the tracks and died again. But he felt excited because he had at least saved a woman. The supervisor told him that the explosion had already happened and he did not need to save the dead after death. The human brain had an 8-minute electromagnetic afterglow because the man's genes matched the passenger's very closely. He could read the person's final memories. Although the train explosion could not be changed, the man could use this to find the killer. Do you think he could succeed?